the 4B movement, I can't say I'm surprised. This reminds me of the prophetic message that God gave me when I talked about the rise of the woman. I'm doing this video for the people that follow me closely and listen to all the messages that I release. That was a prophetic message when I told you about the rise of the woman. This is not just content for me. This be prophetic messages, things that God revealed to me. I'm not surprised. See, a lot of people get on the internet just to make jokes towards women and to mock women. But really, they don't understand that this is a spiritual movement. This is spiritual. This is God stepping in. Also, what I said in that video about the last shall be first, and I said women were included in this spiritual takeover, or whatever you want to call it. I was for real. When you look around the world, you will see women moving up because God is increasing the woman and using the woman. So if you want to go biblical and talk about the woman as the helpmate, you don't disrespect a gift or the help that God sent you. You can only do that for so long before God comes back to collect. He give it to you, he'll take it away. And that is the real reason why a lot of the desires of women is decreasing to be in marriages or relationships or any type of connection. That's why. It's a spiritual thing. Don't disrespect God and the gift that he gave you. Catch them diamonds. But I do have some news for some of the men though. This is prophetic that I have not spoke about publicly, but I have, gave this message to two of my friends. And it was called The Fall of the King and the Rise of the Queen. And what God was showing me was painting a picture. I even had to Google, was painting a picture that he revealed to me there is one king but many knights, meaning like the knights who guard the king. You know what I'm saying? Who keep lookout for the king, who protect the king. But God revealed to me that the king is a sick man. He's been sick for a long time. That king represents men who are in authority, that do not honor God. It can be in a job, at a church, at a school, wherever this man is that holds power, but he's been sick for many years, does not honor God, honors himself, cares about his flesh. And he used other men, he weaponized other men to do his dirty work. The king been sick for a long time. You can take this message and apply it to your life some kind of way. But I want some men to know, it's not many of you, that you are a knight, but God is raising you up to be a king. He's putting you in position along with the queen. Because like I said, God is increasing the woman to do work for the kingdom and throughout this world. See, some of y'all dudes don't realize women is not your problem. It is men. It is men who gatekeep, that keep you in bondage as well. That's just like when you go to prison and you come back home, you can't get back on your feet the way you should be able to, because they make laws to keep you down while they stay up. It's a few at the top, but they want you to do all their work for them. They want to gatekeep. Women is not your problem. It's a bunch of men that's your problem, and they've been sick for a very long time. The fall of the king and the rise of the queen. I am telling you, mark my words. All these conversations that's happening between men and women, it ain't for nothing. It's not for nothing. It is spiritual. But there are some men God is getting ready to bring in position because you have been the underdog. God can trust you with the plans that he have. You see what I'm saying? But you just stay ready. But let me release this as well. Any woman who's with a sick man, like I say, the king, any man in authority, whether it's in your house and you know he not right, you gonna fall with him. You will fall with him too. God is passing judgment throughout this world. You see what I'm saying? You will fall if you don't get on the right side of this. The king, like I said, the king, he's been sick for a long time. And like I said, the king just represent any man that has some type of authority over somebody. Like I say, just in our everyday life. Just like in our neighborhoods, the ones that's selling them drugs, they gonna fall. And you got the hard-working dudes out there, you seem to can't get ahead, but this guy seem to get everything. He got the money, he got the girls, he get the opportunities, but you know you work hard and you the underdog. Don't worry, it is coming. You just stay humble. You keep your heart right. You keep your mind right. They gonna fall. The sick man gonna fall. And the woman gonna fall right along with him. That is real. That's the message that I have not even released yet. I ain't even had the energy to, because when you speak on stuff like this on a spiritual level, people just think it's content and you just saying it out of emotion. This is what God has been revealing to me. That's why I told you about the rise of the woman. I was for real. That was straight up. Because here's the thing, you know, we want to maintain this image for a nuclear family. But the thing is, we're not honoring it the way it should be. That's why everything is so dysfunctional. Men want to be leaders. You want that title. But really, you don't know how to do that because you don't honor God. You need God to have that wisdom to lead anybody. But when you want to lead somebody in your own flesh, this is why the nation's so bad. When we talk about the church and why we talking about how bad it is, what do they all have in common? Men being the head, being in charge. That's why the church is so dysfunctional. The man don't honor God no more. And so when the man don't honor God, the women won't honor him. The people won't honor him. Time's up. Time's up. You have destroyed the planet. Look at the world. It ain't in shambles because of women. Women have been in bondage. When it comes to women, God is increasing the woman because she has the desire to honor God and carry out the mission more than a lot of men do. When men get some type of authority, they start to abuse it and take over. That's why, look at the world. But when God increases the woman, she brings in life and nurturing. See, a lot of the times they don't even want women in politics because of the way how we are. See, we want to do things to help the planet and help everybody. They don't want that type of stuff. They want to gatekeep everything. They want to keep women out of everything. But that's not how it's going to be, because God is raising up the women. We give everything life. That's why when you put something in a woman's hand, especially a woman who's in good standing within, like she's healthy within herself, watch her give it life. Watch her give it life. But a woman who has been contaminated, she can't do much. But a woman who's healthy, she brings life. You see what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm telling you? I can say that with my own life. Once I got into a good place within me, everything I touched started to grow. Come on now. I'm telling you what I know. The woman will honor God. This is why he's increasing the woman. See, a lot of the men, they get so puffed up and with pride. They want to be king. They want to be king. It reminds me of Lucifer. You bring them here. You bring them into your kingdom, then all of a sudden they want to take over. That's why the world's so bad. We need more men to honor God. Like I said, for the men that has been honoring God, all 5 of y'all, because it ain't that many, your time is coming. You will no longer be suppressed. You see what I'm saying? You will no longer be the underdog. Your time is coming. You stayed on the right path, or either you was on the wrong path and got on the right path. Stay right there. Your time is coming. This is something that I had to release as well, because I know that there are a few of those men out there. Your time is coming. God has already recognized you. You see what I'm saying? You have been recognized already by God. He is crowning you king. See, right now you surrounded by a lot of these guys who want to, crown themselves king. But see, it ain't nothing like when God crowns you king. Now that's different. Catch them diamonds.